तो दोस्तों इस वीडियो में हम देखेंगे 1000 परसेप्शन एनिमेटेड वीडियो क्लिप। इसमें कई एनिमेटेड वीडियो है और ये वीडियो क्लिप आपके बहुत काम की है क्योंकि आपको थ्योरी टेस्ट में 4 से 5 क्वेश्चन इनमें से ही रहेंगे। तो इस वीडियो को पूरा देखें। ये वीडियो लंबा ना हो इसलिए जो 10 क्वेश्चन 1000 परसेप्शन वीडियो क्लिप क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर को अलग वीडियो में दूंगा। हेलो नमस्ते सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों। अगर चैनल पर नए हैं चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें क्योंकि आपके एक सब्सक्रिप्शन से मुझे बहुत हेल्प हो जाएगी। तो चलिए वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो लेसन नंबर 7 में हम सीखेंगे 1000 परसेप्शन क्लिप, स्ट्रेट रोड्स, जंक्शन, नाइट, फोग, रेसिडेंशियल, स्कूल एरिया, इमरजेंसीज, स्टक इन सैंड, मैकेनिकल प्रॉब्लम। तो मैं कंप्यूटराइज वॉइस ऑन करता ताकि वीडियो ज्यादा लंबा ना हो।
When you are a learner driver, it may seem that driving is all about steering the car, changing gears, using the indicators and knowing the road rules. While these are important, to stay safe as a solo driver you also need to be able to detect and react to any hazards that might arise when you are driving. A hazard is any possible danger that might lead to an accident. This includes pedestrians crossing the road, roadworks, broken down vehicles and other cars stopping ahead of you or entering from side roads. There are many hazards out there on the roads. Good and safe drivers know how to recognize and respond to hazards. They know how to spot them in time to take actions that will avoid accidents. They know this because they have good hazard perception skills. Developing hazard perception skills. It takes time to develop hazard perception skills. The best way to achieve them is by getting plenty of experience by driving a lot in different driving situations. This is how more experienced drivers have developed their hazard perception skills. Because they have these skills, these drivers are involved in fewer crashes than less experienced drivers. The aim of this lesson is to help you develop hazard perception skills that will make you a safer driver and prepare you to undertake the Hazard Perception Test HPT. It will also help make the road safer for other road users. Because it takes time and practice to develop hazard perception skills, you should be working on them during your training and after you get your driving license and start solo driving. In this lesson we will show you some animated videos clips of different road situations. Each clip has more than one hazard. Watch carefully and try to identify these hazards. After 3 video clips there will be a check test. At the end of the lesson you will be given 10 questions from the same video clips and you will have to successfully pass before proceeding to the next lesson. Objectives of hazard perception training. Accelerate development of the learner driver's ability to forecast, identify driving hazards and apply appropriate actions. Help the learner drivers develop their ability to drive safely by exposing them to realities of driving. Improve the hazard perception skills of learner drivers and enable them to pass the HPT. Objectives of hazard perception test. To ensure early exposure of the learner drivers, especially the novice, to dangerous driving situations. To test the learner driver's ability to forecast, anticipate and identify the driving hazards. To complement the current theory driving test and ensure the learner drivers are tested in wide-ranging driving scenarios before they are issued license. How does it work? We shall show clips associated with hazards to train your eyes and to develop your hazard perception skills. Try to identify the hazards you see and we will discuss. Clip titles. Characteristics of heavy vehicle drivers. Road users characteristics: taxi, pedestrians, motorcycles. Other drivers. Junctions and roundabouts. Adverse driving conditions: rain and sun glare. Tram. Adverse driving conditions: fog. Unsecured load. Separation distance. Road users characteristics: school bus/school areas. HPT clip number 1. Heavy vehicles use the road and pose a danger to other road users due to their weight, length, width, and height. Heavy vehicles use the road and pose a danger to other road users due to their length, weight, width and height. In this intersection, where is the truck going? Trucks pose a lot of risks in the roundabouts. What is the safest technique to use in this situation? Wait until the truck completes its maneuver and stay in the diagonal position. Enter the roundabout and observe the truck maneuvering. Overtake the truck before entering the roundabout. In this situation, what potential hazard may the truck cause? Why did the truck driver cut into your lane? The truck driver did not see you, as you were in his blind spot. The driver assumed that it was a priority for trucks. The truck driver disrespected the traffic laws. Public transport buses continuously use the roads and are mostly within the city area, transporting passengers from one place to another place. When you drive behind public transport buses, what is the main hazard? Have you started to notice the hazard? What is the danger? Stopping behind the bus and possibly being hit from behind. You are in the blind spot of the bus driver, therefore the driver cannot see you. Passengers exiting from the bus. HPT clip number 2. Driving in a busy shopping area has its own hazards where you can find the pedestrian, taxis, cyclists and many more different types of hazards. You need to concentrate and be alert to avoid any unexpected accidents. In the following video, anticipate the possible hazards. What can you see that could create a danger for you? Correct. You can see a pedestrian signaling the taxi to stop. In the scenario, you can anticipate that the taxi will stop, which will be a hazard for you. Next, you can see a public transport bus stopping to embark and disembark passengers. What hazards can you expect as you pass alongside the bus? Have you noticed? Always remember, people can cross the road in front of the bus. While driving, make sure you have a look on the roads joining from the side. HPT clip number 3. The freeway is a high-speed multiple-lane road and you can expect many hazards, mostly on entering and exiting the freeway and vehicles changing lanes recklessly. Look on the right side, the exit lane is coming into view in front of the maroon color car. Exit points are dangerous areas whilst driving on freeways, as some drivers do not plan their journeys and change lanes at the last moment to leave the freeway. What can you expect to happen with the vehicle on your right side? HPT clip number 4. Whilst driving in the city area, you negotiate many junctions and interact with many different vehicles from all directions. Watch the following video carefully and try to anticipate the hazards. The signal is red. What do you expect to happen with the car on your left side? In this situation, you can expect this to happen from some drivers. You are approaching to another intersection with a green traffic light. The traffic is congested ahead in your lane. What should you do? With the traffic stationary, what can you anticipate happening now at the intersection? You are entering the roundabout and it is your priority. Will the blue car on the right side wait for you to pass? Will he stay in his lane? When negotiating roundabouts, you must never assume priority even when it is your priority, and many drivers will transfer directly to the middle lane when they leave the roundabout and join the new road. So we can anticipate this happening and be ready for the mistake. HPT clip number 5. Driving in heavy rain can cause flooding and can be very dangerous. Rain poses a danger on the road by making the road surface slippery. Here you will see some hazardous situations created due to rainwater on the road. Why do you think the taxi is approaching in your lane? He is in a hurry. He assumed he was driving in a one-way street. Due to excess water in his lane. What hazard can you see in your lane ahead? Excess water on the road. Broken down vehicle. A pedestrian on the footpath. What changes have you noticed in the weather condition? There is fog ahead. It has stopped raining. Bright sunlight is restricting your view as you turn to right. Why is the hazard not clear? Due to bright sunlight. Due to darkness of clouds. Due to dirty windscreen. HPT clip number 6. In Dubai Marina you will interact with trams in Sifu and other nearby areas. The tram is different than the metro, as the trams operate on streets with other traffic and the metro has its own track which does not interact with other road users. What warning signs can you see? What road vehicles should you expect at the junction in this area when the signal is red? Tram crossing at junction. Metro crossing at junction. Bus crossing at junction. As you enter the new road, what can you expect to happen next from the right side of the junction? Red car entering the junction. Pedestrian on the footpath to walk into the road. White car from the right side of junction to pull in front of you. The traffic light is green but you should not enter the junction. Why? Because it is a yellow box junction and you are not allowed to enter unless your exit is clear. Maybe the traffic light will turn to red before you reach it. Because you will stop the tram from crossing. HPT clip number 7. Driving in fog can be dangerous. Hazards may be noticed very late due to the poor visibility. Fog usually comes during early mornings on the months when the weather is changing at the start or end of summer in the UAE. Leaving early for your journey will help you to drive carefully and avoid crashes during the fog by being in a hurry. Did you notice any hazard ahead? Yes. No. If your answer is yes, what did you notice? The vehicle in front of you. Vehicle stopped on hard shoulder. The vehicle coming from the right side. Why is the vehicle on the right side potentially dangerous for you? The vehicle may jump directly in your lane as you may be in his blind spot. He did not use the indicator to warn you. Because you didn't see him. HPT clip number 8. You share the road with trucks carrying heavy loads. Sometimes their loads can be unsecured, which will become a danger for you. Safe drivers can notice and anticipate the hazards in time. What is the immediate hazard that you can see? The roundabout. The car in the left lane. The pickup truck driver securing his load. Watch the approaching truck from the right side. Due to his harsh braking, the load is falling onto the road. The box is falling from the truck. What can you anticipate about the rest of the load? The rest of load could also fall down as it has not been secured. It was only one box that was not secure. Nothing will happen to the rest of load. Have you noticed? If you anticipated the potential hazard earlier, you could avoid having a crash by giving a better separation distance or changing lanes. HPT clip number 9. Driving and sharing the road with heavy vehicles require extra caution, as heavy vehicles behave differently from normal passenger cars, due to their characteristics and larger size. What should you do when you are driving behind truck and he is signaling to turn right? Overtake him. Wait behind the truck at a safe distance, and let him complete his turn before proceeding. Slow down and overtake if safe to do so. What is the hazard you are facing? Car merging from right side. A bus in the front. A car parked at the side parking. Why was you unable to see the merging car? Due to a vision barrier because of the size of the truck. Because the car was coming out of a villa. Because you was talking with your passengers. What hazard do you expect? The bus may move off. Worker may cross the road in front of the bus. The pedestrian can come to the bus from left side of road. What potential hazard can you anticipate here? Sand on the side of the road. Truck reversing and its front may swing to the left. There could be someone under truck. HPT clip number 10. Children are always danger for drivers on the road. They are vulnerable and have no idea that an accident can cause them harm, especially if they are under 7 years of age. Always take care when close to schools, buses or near children playgrounds. Have you seen the hazard approaching? A pedestrian on the left side of road. The bus in front of you. A child running from the side of road. What can you expect when the bus displays the stop sign on the side of the bus? The bus is broken down. The bus is allowing you to overtake him. The school bus is embarking or disembarking children, therefore children may be entering the road. Did you see the ball? Can you anticipate what will happen next? The car coming from opposite direction. The children will run after the football into the road. The bouncing football will bounce back off the road.